Hey friend, this is Wanda with Pretty Cute Press, and today I'm going to bring you along as I work on creating a Find Someone Who uh, human bingo game. So we're inside of my PowerPoint file. Yes, PowerPoint, because that is one of my favorite tools to use when I create printables. And so I have this set up to be an 8.5 by 11 document, and you'll see on my screen I already have my table set up and I have my headers and everything here, and then on the side here I have this other table. And the reason why I'm using this is because I want to create multiple Find Someone Who cards so that it can easily swap out, so that it gives a person, multiple cards to use. So this setup is a part of a PowerPoint add-in that I use called that's from Bearwood Labs, and it lets you easily create easily create bingo cards using PowerPoint. Okay, so I have everything set up, and in order to start generating my cards, I simply need to go to add-ins and click on this section here, which is my bingo creator, and I will click generate bingo cards. Here it automatically pre-populates with 10. I'm going to leave it at 10, but you can change the number to whatever you like. And I'm going to click this option here to keep the center as the free space. And then I'm going to unclick this here because sometimes I've noticed some little wonkiness when I have that checked. So I'm just going to uncheck it, and I'm going to click OK. And you'll notice here on the left hand side that it created some cards for me. Okay, so let's scroll to the slide view. And these here are my 10 cards that the generator created for me. Now these are some other ones that I was working on. So we can just scroll through there and you'll see it swapped out the different options I had included in the card. Okay, one of the reasons why I actually enjoy creating in PowerPoint um, is because it's so simple, but I also like the fact that you can utilize master slides. Here, if we go to view, click on slide master, you'll notice that this is where my header text is actually coming from. Okay, so I can put that here, and then I don't have to copy it to every page. But if I wanted to design keep the same design, but use a different header, I could change the text, the wording, and everything, and it would just automatically update my sheet. Going back to the PowerPoint slide here, this is the header option, a second header option that I worked on creating. And what I simply did was clicked on Control C. I'm using a Windows-based computer, and I copied it and then went over to the view, back to slide master. And then I just, instead of copying over my existing one, I just chose a different one. And then I hit Control V, which is the paste function on the Windows PC. And I pasted that in. So from here, what I could do for those 10 cards that it just created for me, I could simply highlight them, click on it, hold down my Shift key, and scroll down to the last one it created for me, go to layout, and choose this second one here. Now this says title and content, but you can name it, change the name. The name doesn't really matter. So if I change the layout it uses, then it automatically updates all of those different slides that was using that particular layout for me. So that's a quick and easy way to update your design. You could go in here and change your colors, your fonts, and all of that, and it would be easy to just update the header on here. Another thing that I could do, you'll see that I have this little layout here. And on this one, I use the same table, but then I brought in another table here in my design and that I copied from another printable file. And I simply took off the borders on the table here on the front one. So if I click here, go to table layout, not layout, table design, and then go to borders, and then I click no borders. And then I could go back to this little one that I started working on. I need to move this out. No, this is front. Okay, so I'm going to Control C to copy it. And I'm going to paste it there. So if I did that, then I can go back to my add-ins and generate a new set of bingo cards. Now, I'm going to show you something of what happens when you don't keep that center there. So if I click OK, it's going to generate me 10 more bingo cards. It takes a few seconds here, and then it's going to come up with my cards. It's working over here, as you can see. All right. Now, when I look at the cards, you'll notice that the free space didn't stay in the center. And this is perfectly fine and may be something that you want to incorporate in your own bingo cards. But if you want the center to always stay the center, you need to be sure to keep that box ticked on your when you go to use this particular extension. And this Bingo Creator PowerPoint extension is one of my favorite tools that I purchased inside of PowerPoint, and I use it a lot. And if you're interested in using it, I'll leave a link to it. I am an affiliate to it, which just means that if you decide to purchase, I may receive a commission at no additional expense to you. So this is just a quick and easy way of how you can easily create multiple cards and how you can use the master slide view to easily change out your headers. So if we go to my slide master, you'll see that I have two different styles of cards. This one used that first template that I designed, and then this one has a different style header. So if you have any questions, feel free to leave me a comment, and I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you next time.